Why do I like coming down this track so often? I'm not sure. Perhaps it's just because it's only a few metres from the house. It's a 1 kilometre track down to the bottom. You can see the track behind me, and it keeps going right down to the bottom. And then 1 kilometre back, obviously, 2 kilometres. The trip to India. This is what this video is about. I'm encouraging a few people to meet me in Pune, India, for perhaps the most amazing time they'll ever have. They may not meet God, but they will come closer to meeting themselves, perhaps, than they ever have. I've got a few people on LinkedIn that I think would be just the people to take that journey. I've mentioned it to one. I'm going to mention it to a few others. I'd be anticipating that 3 people would be coming or meeting me over there. My partner's also coming along, and Alessa Villalon, the chief of everything or the chief of staff, she's also meeting me there. What I learnt in India, I cannot explain in any words at all, except that what I was looking for, I at least now have a rough idea what it could be. It's got a lot to do with peace of mind. It's a lot to do with being in the marketplace, working really hard, going for all the things that people want if they have a business of their own, or even if they don't have a business of their own, what they want from their job. What are they hoping they're going to get in a short life? I looked at the stats today. The stats are not, they're better for women than they are for men. There's a certain timeline we all have, depending in a way on the sort of life we live, depending on our genetics. However, you might say, why Pune, India? The place is called the Osho International Meditation Resort. I've been going there for many, many, many years. When I'd realised that having a whole lot of money wasn't doing me any good at all, it wasn't also doing any of the people around me any good, and I thought, well, I better look in the mirror a little bit harder this time. So I hopped on a plane in September of '88, went to India and spent quite a number of years there. Clearly I'm back, although you'll certainly see plenty of trees and beautiful nature in India. But I'm back in the marketplace, like most people, making money, spending money, planning a holiday here, planning a break there, a weekend here, a weekend away. What are you going to get, you might say? Well, firstly, just so you know, there's no catch, there's no obligation. This is not a religion. I don't want any money for it. You might say, well, why would I be doing it? Good question. I'm doing it because I got so much out of it when I had hit the wall, to tell you the truth. Hit the wall in a big time. I could say in my eyes, I hadn't really succeeded. In other people's eyes, I may well have succeeded. In my own eyes, I was pretty much a failure. And the way I thought I'll get out of this was to know myself better. So whoever wants to come along, send me a private message, send me a DM. I'll give you a whole lot of particulars and a whole lot of details. When you're there, you can spend as much time as you like meditating. And when I say meditation, I mean dancing, singing, laughing, vipassana, doing active meditations, doing tai chi, doing archery, listening to discourses, having cappuccino in the cappuccino bar, or dancing in the disco at night. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. 22nd of December, I'm leaving. I'll be there 23rd. I'm going for a few weeks. Why don't you join me for 2 weeks? That's 14 days. Can you do it?